Hey, man. Hey, welcome back to the Super Divorce, wherever you are. Could be Twitch, could be Kilk, could be YouTube, could be Trovo, could be X, wherever you are. Hello. Thanks for joining me this evening for Harvester. This is a gory, bloody adventure game from 1996. And you know what? We're gonna have themed evenings around here. We're gonna have some themed evenings around here moving forward. That's why you see the 90s in the title. The thrilling 90s Thursdays is what we're gonna do on Thursday nights. Hi Jess. Hi Ghoulie. Anybody else who might be here lurking at the moment. You know, I had an unfortunate event happen last night where someone had raided my channel on Twitch. I got raided and I didn't even realize it. And I had multiple people in there chatting and trying to talk to me, and I totally missed it. Because I said I'm using Streamlabs now, I got a new setup. I didn't realize that I only had my chat and OBS set to YouTube. So I was only seeing YouTube comments. And then for the first time ever, I get raided on Twitch, and I missed it. And so I saw that after the stream was over, and I felt like a big stupid dummy. I felt like a jerk. I felt like an asshole. Because here these people were coming in. I had like 9 people come in at one time. And they were all saying hello, and they were being nice and trying to chat and such. And I just, it was like I no-sold them. And they probably went away. Actually, I think 3 of them ended up subscribing despite my ignorance. And, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But tonight, I've got it set to multi-stream. I should be able to see. I already see. I got a message from some Yahoo, a bot on Kilk. That's about all I get over there. Trying to advertise Nesna.com. Well, we're not going to do that. Ghoulie said, dude, this timing's insane. It was throwback day today at Shul, where you were supposed to wear 90s and 2000s stuff. Well, perfect. Look at that. That's perfect timing in my book. So let's go ahead and let's bring the game up here. It's a little wonky because I'm using DOSBox. So for some reason, whatever, you don't care. Harvester gameplay tips. Use the right mouse button to attack an opponent. Show tips on, off. Let's leave them on. Because I never played Harvester before. What's up, Jorfus? How's it going? Glad to have you. I'm glad you can stick around for a little bit. Left click on your character or press I to view inventory. Left click on an object to grab it, and right click to put it in inventory. A penny saved is hardly worth the effort. Use the left mouse button to move your character around the screen. If you're stuck on a puzzle, talk to other characters and they will give you clues. Avoid cliches like the plague. Ammunition is precious, so don't waste it. If you get stuck on a puzzle, try using items in crazy illogical ways. Save your game often, especially before trying something crazy, illogical, or dangerous. Holding down the control button plus the arrow keys allows you to attack your opponents. Holding down the control button plus the arrow keys allows you to attack your opponents. Well, you'll just have to figure that out. Look before you leap. It helps. I mean, it seems like these go on and on. You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Well, how about that? Right-clicking on some objects in inventory shows a close-up of that object. Right-clicking on weapons in inventory activates and deactivates them. Press escape to bring up menu options. You can combine objects into new objects by clicking and dragging them on one another. Sound levels can be adjusted, screen too dark, blah blah blah. Check your photo on the inventory screen. It will get worse as you take more damage. And so on and so on. Okay, so we're just gonna... That's enough of that. Examine my inventory. I guess that's my character here. And that's the health indicator. He's got a Polaroid picture. Oh. But, okay. No, nothing in the inventory right now here on Monday. Harvestland Furniture Warehouse. One of your typical wall clocks. Our character looks kind of unassuming, doesn't he? He's just a dude. He's just a guy. Oh, look, there's... Look at him socking his air opponent, just socking him right in the stomach. Oh, and then if you hold control, you can attack in different ways. Or you can just click high, medium, or low. A punch right to the shin, look at that. You don't see that very often. I wouldn't want to get punched by this guy. Examine the bookshelf. A handful of faded hardbacks litter the lower shelf. A 1/48 scale P-47 Thunderbolt with a broken propeller. That's what I heard too, Jorpus. That's the hype. It's supposed to be one of the most violent video games ever created. A recently watered plastic plant. So far, it just looks nice. You could fall asleep to this even. You know? So, that's odd. That you could fall asleep to one of the most violent, goriest video games ever created. A dude, you say, but is he a ghouly dude? Insert explosions and crazy self-advertisement here. No, there's only one ghouly dude. Unless you look like this. Maybe this is what ghouly actually looks like. Is that channel canon now? If you've ever wondered what ghouly looks like, longtime friend of the channel here, it might be this. This might be an accurate portrayal of ghouly dude, IRL. It could be. Alright, the plant. A recently watered plastic plant. He's watering his plastic plants. An empty acne medicine container. A pair of plastic binoculars with the lenses melted to the table, so we're not picking those up, are we? A photo of a beautiful girl, blonde, about 17 years old. The mattress is speckled with ugh. What's this guy been up to? It's speckled with odd stains, it says. He's not beating the allegations, is he? What do we got here? Examine the basketball. An official Dust Bowl basketball autographed by GPF. There he's staring right at us. He looks scary like that. Look at him. Looks like he has holes in his face instead of eyeballs. Hello, Sparrow! Examine the clarinet. Obviously some fat high school girl left it there. Obviously. Paper doll by the Mills Brothers sits on the turntable. Is that a fat girl? Fat high school girl? Musical instrument, the clarinet. Another recently watered plastic plant. A cheap folding chair, such as you find at swap meets, bingo parlors, and other religious gatherings. Saddle shoes with laces knotted together. 7 flannel shirts accompanied with matching blue jeans are hanging neatly in the closet. You peer through a thin layer of dust at your reflection. The dresser drawer is unlocked. Operate the dresser. Let's operate it. When's the last time you operated your dresser? As of yet, the future isn't so bright. Chew marks are visible on the end of this ballpoint pen. What are these little doodads? Thumbtacks, maybe? A 25-cent piece dated 1952. Pick up the quarter. Pick up the pen. Okay, we can add things now. But we can't pick up the sunglasses. Okay, we've got a couple items now. We've got the, oh, what do you do with this? How did it say you... Oh, we can use... I don't think I can do that right now. You can't sleep, so you might stay a while. Well, that's good. We'll see how far we can get. Alright, we already did that. An empty trash can, so clean you could eat from it. I guess I don't need anything else in here, huh? So... Alright, let's exit the room. Who's this? Look at that kid. Let's talk to Hank.
What?
Who are you? Who are you, Hank?
Leave me alone, Steve, or I'll tell Mom on you.
I guess that's our brother. Mom?
Mom's in the kitchen, and if you bug me, I'll call her.
Look, do you know me?
Wish I didn't, 'cause then you wouldn't be my brother, and I'd have your room, and all the presents at Christmas. Though I will soon enough anyway, 'cause you're a lousy rat.
You're my brother?
No duh.
Listen, I don't mean to, bug you, but I can't seem to remember anything. Will you please just tell me who you are?
Mom, Steve is bugging me.
Steve, leave Hank alone right now.
Okay, so Steve has amnesia. What's up, Sona? How's it going? You haven't missed much. We know that our character here, Steve, has amnesia. He just asked Hank who he is, and Hank's like, I'm your brother, but leave me alone because I'm gonna tell Mom, and you're a lousy rat, and I want all your Christmas presents and so on. But here's a question. How's the sound? When Steve and Hank were talking to each other, were you struggling to hear? Or is it good? Are we good on sound? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumb midway. Could go up, could go down. What are we thinking? How's it going on the sound? What are you guys thinking there? Sound-wise. Is the sound pretty good? Is the sound pretty bad? Would you give it a thumbs down or a thumbs up, probably? If you had to pick one. Or would you give it a thumbs in between? The sound is good? Alright, thank you. I appreciate you. Lousy rat.
Why am I a rat? What did I do to you?
You went and got all mushy on that girl, and now you're lighting out on me.
Lighting out?
If that's the way you're gonna be, then you can drop dead.
Lighting out?
What do you mean I'm lighting out on you?
First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Steve in a baby carriage.
What the hell are you talking about?
Mom, Steve said hell.
Young man, don't you dare use that kind of language in this house.
How'd you like that?
This is a good dynamic so far. I like this. Oh yeah, speaking of thumbs up, like Ghoulie said, like the video right now, wherever you are. You're a little brat.
Yeah, well, you're in trouble. And you better not forget to take out the paper this morning.
Paper?
Don't try to weasel out of it. You know this is your week to put the paper out in the morning. If you forget again, I wouldn't want to be you when Jimmy catches up to you.
Paper? What does that mean?
Don't try to weasel out of it.
You have to put the paper out? Bye.
Good. Fine on.
Okay, so that's a nice interaction we had there. Examine the globe. Jorphus wants me to kick him. I wonder if I can do that. Alright, can I walk over here? It won't let me get close to him. Well, I can walk to the table. Can I come over here? Maybe I can walk forward from there. Nope. His path seems stuck to, like, along this back wall. and then over this way. So unfortunately I can't do that, but I can... No, I don't want to go back to my room. Maybe I can just... just... Ha! I'm showing him what I'm gonna do to him. Hey, Hank, look, this is you. Or down here, actually. I'm gonna walk over there and just... How would you like that? Telling me again, you little shit. Alright. A stunning depiction of the Earth made of papier-mâché. Examine the master bedroom, no. Examine the plant. Recently... Why are they watering all the plastic plants? Why are they doing that? Examine the kitchen window. A pass-through for the kitchen. Examine the clock. A pendulum-driven cuckoo clock with the cuckoo oddly absent. Okay, so it does that every time. Examine the coloring book. A box of crayons and a Range Rider coloring book. So he's a little cowboy nerd. Our brother's a cowboy nerd. Look at him with those little red cowboy hat. What is he, like 15? And he's sitting there with his cowboy hat on, watching his cowboy shows. An old-fashioned console television. Fine bone china gleams from the mahogany shelves. Alright, Ghoulie. Night-night. We'll see you later. Have a nice retro-themed dream. Nothing else there. We already looked at the cabinet, coat rack. Examine the newspaper. A box full of newspapers. Pick up the newspaper. We'll put that in the inventory. And let's maybe go and... Maybe we're going to talk to Mom for a second. An expertly embroidered old-fashioned wall plaque. A cabinet that smells of dirty diapers. Yuck. Oh, she's got the baby crib is being kept in the kitchen. Why in the world? A newborn baby is sleeping soundly. Examine the cookies. These cookies are hot out of the oven. Good. Got a coffee maker, a drippy faucet. I got one of those in the house. That's annoying as shit, I'll tell you what. Examine the oven. Cookies are baking in the oven. The trash can. Freshly baked cookies are in the trash. Why'd she throw them out? Maybe she burnt them? See some knives up here. Knives gleam wickedly in the kitchen's antiseptic glow. Won't let me take the knives. Alright, well, let's talk to Mom.
Well, hello there. How about some cookies? There's plenty of rejects in the trash.
Who are you?
That's a fine way to talk to your mother.
You're my mother?
That's right. Though sometimes I get treated like the hired help around here.
I don't remember you.
Of course you don't. Until you need your socks washed.
No, you don't understand. I can't remember where I am or even who I am.
For land's sake, stop your joshing, won't you? Honestly, Steve, I thought you'd grow up a little after graduation.
I don't know why this is hilarious.
I only hope that new job will plant your feet on the ground.
So that's my name. Steve.
Your name will be M.U.D. Mud if you don't stop teasing me, young man.
Listen, this may sound strange, but I've lost my memory. Do you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious.
Sure, and next you'll be telling me you don't remember Hank and your little sister.
Okay, so I love the earnestness. He's clearly not joking, and everyone's just kind of like, you're joking us. You're joshing around.
When did I graduate?
4 months ago, as if you could forget that.
What college?
College? A high school diploma is all you need to get a job. And besides, you can't marry Stephanie if you're going to waste your time going to college. 18 years old and you're just now getting your first job. It's a disgrace, but better late than never. I guess we can thank Stephanie for that.
Is it bad that you went to bed at 11 p.m. and woke up at 5:30 this morning? I mean, it's not awful. I've gotten much less sleep than that before. Yeah, I agree. Well, it should have been awarded, or been, award nominated anyway, I think. Just based off what I've played so far.
And just who is Stephanie?
Don't you dare toy with that sweet girl. If you start in on her with all this amnesia poop, she'll think her fiancé is having second thoughts about the wedding.
Look, all this talk about weddings is nuts. I'm not marrying anybody till I figure out what's going on here.
First the heartbreak of psoriasis, and now this. 2 weeks before the wedding and you're backing out. Whatever will the neighbors think?
I can't marry someone I don't even know.
Fine, have it your way, but leave me out of it. If you're going to break Stephanie's heart, you march right next door and do it yourself. And don't expect me to write you a note.
Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be really violent. Of course, we haven't gotten there yet, but...
Look, all this talk about
Okay, we did that.
Can't marry...
Fine.
Fiancé.
Fiancé? This is insane!
Oh, you're not having second thoughts about marrying Stephanie. Is that what this silliness is all about? Pre-wedding jitters?
Can something like that produce amnesia?
Stop this foolishness right now and count your blessings. Stephanie is great at cooking and cleaning.
Alright, where's Dad?
Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
Okay, alright.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Who's Jimmy? Why is everyone afraid of Jimmy if we don't put the papers out for him? Why is that my job to do? The master bedroom door is firmly locked. Okay, so it seems like we've exhausted all the areas in this house. We've looked at everything. Let's take the paper out for Jimmy, I guess. Is that Jimmy? Jimmy James. Everyone's afraid of this kid. Let's see why.
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember me?
I guess not.
Hey, how come you haven't been putting the paper out for me in the morning?
I'm supposed to? I don't remember.
Yeah? Well, try to remember, will ya? How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living? You don't put the paper out, I'm out of a job.
So what? You don't get paid for picking up papers anyway.
The Sentinel building burnt down. What the heck else am I supposed to do? Listen, start putting that paper out and everything will be Jake, okay? That's all I want.
Everything will be
that
Jake?
And a pair of sneakers. Walking this route every day has worn holes in mine. Say, you got any spare sneakers?
Everything will be Jake. I guess that means everything will be okay? And we've also heard don't light out on me. Is that like crashing out? Because I've never heard that before. I know this game came out in '96. That was like, I was 11 when this game came out. I never heard anyone say, don't light out on me, bro. Stop lighting out on me. Dude, you're lighting out. But I might start using it now. Because when you pick up these delicious tidbits from various places, you never know, you might start a fire. Know what I'm saying? Lighting out might be on its way to the top to replace crashing out, bro. Do I have any spare sneakers? Yeah, I do.
Whoa, that's great. Maybe we could trade.
What could you give me?
You know Miss Whaley and Principal Harold down at the school? Well, I found out they're messing around with each other in the broom closet. I can tell you when they meet and trade you some keys that'll let you catch them red-handed. What do you say?
Okay, take the sneakers.
Before I give away the keys, let me see those sneakers.
First the keys, then the sneakers.
Nuh-uh. If you're trying to pull a fast one on me, get it. You don't get the keys till I see the sneakers, and that's that. See you later, alligator.
Maybe I can get those sneakers that we saw in the bedroom. Remember those? You think it means don't flake out? I don't know, it sounded like he was saying, like, chill. We got these sneakers right here, why can't I pick them up? I thought that's surely what they wanted me to do. But I guess not. Okay. Back outside then. And he's gone now. There's a disc on top of the roof. A Dayglow Lima space disc stuck on the roof. High voltage power lines bathe your home in a wholesome old-fashioned electromagnetic field. You feel their humming in your dreams. Maybe that's why we have amnesia. Too many electromagnetic vibrations. We've got security bars too. Security bars fastened to the windows with Phillips head screws. Power lines. It's full of junk mail, bills, and bake sale flyers. An army surplus air conditioner. Steel barbs wrench signals from the naked air. Good descriptions of everything. Let's... Okay. Alright, Jorphus, well thanks for stopping by for a minute. We'll see you around. Have a good evening. Let's go to... Oh wait. Hold on, is this... This is our house. The Potsdam residence. Maybe this is where the girlfriend lives. The garage needs a new paint job. A little judgmental. The glass is so clear the reflection makes it difficult to see. The birds are living dangerously upon the power lines. The overhead window is shaped like a wagon wheel. We're just walking in, huh? There's Mr. Potsdam.
There he is, my future son-in-law. And how's he doing today? What brings him to the Potsdam household, huh? Huh?
I've lost my memory.
What a card.
Would I kid about something like that? Why won't you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Your mother just telephoned us about your latest shenanigans. Isn't that right, Mrs. Potsdam?
Sure did, Mr. Potsdam. You little rascal.
Imagination's a swell thing to have, in small amounts. Man needs to keep his feet on the ground, especially if he's getting married. Tell me, is your father feeling better? Is he going back to the slaughterhouse anytime soon?
I don't know.
Tell
Marriage?
me about this wedding.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to hold the wedding down at the funeral parlor.
Oh.
Since I'm not a member of the lodge. Mr. Moynihan has given his okay, and your father is going to cater the affair with plenty of meat.
The lodge?
Why are you so anxious to get into the lodge?
There's wonders inside. I've heard
All right, Sparrow.
there's more meat in there than
We'll
they know
see you
what
soon.
to do. Now that you're
Have a good
aware,
rest.
Steve,
Everybody rest
you might
easy.
go down to the post office and fill out a lodge application. They're
That sounds
always
good.
looking for new blood.
Why is Stephanie grounded?
Well, don't look at me. Mrs. Potsdam wants Stephanie to study hard for her finals. If it was up to me, you could go straight upstairs, but you know, the little woman, you'll have to ask her permission to see Stephanie. Sorry, Steve. The last thing I want to do is upset you and your father before the wedding. Not with the meat at stake. You will remind your dad about the meat, won't you?
He's very concerned about the meat. Bye-bye. So, the man of the house squeezing his meat. Almost made of leather. Polyester. A polyester sofa. The upholstery on the chair is stained after years of profuse sweating. The empty shelves are a testament to the Potsdam household's rigorous intellectual standards. Well, he hasn't lost his sass. A giant mutant asparagus. Inexplicably robust given the fact that it's encased in red concrete. Perhaps the healthful electromagnetic fields of Harvest? That's the town. It's called Harvest. This place is called Harvest. A funerary urn is the cabinet's sole occupant. Let's go and talk to the mother. Mrs. Potsdam.
Hello, Steve. Have you flossed today?
You look just like my mom, except for the hair.
Honestly, you men can insult a woman without even knowing you've done it. What a horrible thing to say.
You're both standing around baking cookies. Same cut of dress. Same pearls. So bizarre.
There's nothing bizarre about baking cookies. The Harvest Charity Bake Sale is Friday, you know, and by gosh, Mrs. Marvin Potsdam Jr. can be counted on to do her share.
Pearls. I know, everyone's so sleepy. It's a sleepy night, I guess.
Just because I'm doing housework doesn't mean I have to be a drudge. It's a wife's duty to look good for her husband at all times. What's wrong with wearing pearls, for heaven's sake?
Nothing, but you look like June Cleaver. Some kind of sitcom mom.
Sitcom?
Geez, you know, a situation comedy. The weird part is, I can't remember how I know that.
I'm much too busy with housework to watch TV. Maybe Mr. Potsdam would know about sitcoms. Stephanie doesn't watch TV, though. She's grounded.
Well, not forever.
Mr. Potsdam feels there's too much at stake to allow Stephanie to run around loose.
She doesn't want to get married either, huh?
Are you saying you don't want to marry my daughter?
I
No.
don't know your daughter, Mrs. Potsdam. Why is she grounded? Afraid she'll run away before the wedding?
No! She's as delighted as we are about the wedding, every bit as delighted as we are. But she might get hit by a car, or a falling piano, or who knows what. Mr. Potsdam wants us all to be one happy family, and he doesn't want to risk anything happening at the last minute.
Can I see Stephanie?
I don't see any reason why not.
The bake sale.
This charity bake sale. What is it supposed to benefit?
Oh, I dislike talking about gruesome subjects. When you get right down to it, all charity is pretty ugly, isn't it?
I don't follow.
Ask Mr. Moynihan. He's organized this event. In conjunction with the lodge, naturally.
The lodge. He just said he couldn't get into the lodge, didn't he?
What can you tell me about the lodge?
Just that they're exclusive and secretive. If you're curious, you ought to pick up a lodge application at the post office and take it over to the sergeant-at-arms. Isn't that a thought? Forget Mr. Potsdam. If you became a member of the order, we could hold the wedding inside the lodge. My, wouldn't that be lovely?
Okay, bye.
Give my regards to your parents.
For show. The entire kitchen has a minty fresh look and scent. Well, that's pleasant, right? Bushes are preventing it from opening the back door. The ice box is locked. The entire kitchen has a minty fresh look and scent. Okay. I guess that's all we got to see in here. Let's go back out.
If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, what brings you here again?
Now I can't remember what she said to ask him about. Wasn't there something else? Now I don't remember. Bye. Okay. Oh, I was gonna ask him about sitcoms. That was it. Here, let me go real quick and check and see if that's something that happens.
If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, what brings you here again?
See if this works. Sitcom.
Stop mumbling, Steve. I can't understand you at all.
Okay. I guess not. No sitcom for Father Potsdam. Examine the shoes. A pair of ceramic baby shoes. Probably not the ones that Jimmy wants. This plastic plant has enough water to last. Why are all the plants being watered if they're plastic? These books are obviously fakes. They got plastic plants that are being watered. They got fake books where they do have them. Their bookshelves are empty. Examine the thing. It's, you know, one of those things. Your makeup. He's wearing makeup too. Great. The plastic plant needs a good watering. Several books about red meat and its importance to living well. Yeah, I mean, those are good books. As plastic plants go, this one seems cool. The vase is made of high-tech topperware, trademarked. This plaque has had its metal plate removed. This device is slowly releasing noxious-smelling chemicals into the hallway. That's not very good. Oh, the bathroom. She's purty. I guess that's maybe Stephanie. Now here's one overly used paper towel. Interesting choice to just have one paper towel hanging. The medicine cabinet reeks of various toiletries. The sink is covered with what appears to be toothpaste, pubic hair, and snot. Gosh. The picture on the wall is hanging a bit crooked. Let's operate the wall picture. Oh! Uh-oh. That must be Stephanie. He's getting a good look at his future wife here. So I guess her room is next door. This plastic plant is apparently dead. I don't even know how that works. Someone's been using this plastic plant as a toilet. Alright, so people are pissing in the plastic plant here. They got peepholes to look into the daughter's bedroom. This window affords a spectacular view of aluminum siding. Examine the towel rack. The towels are stiff as boards. Wads of used tissues fill this trash can, some of them stuck to the sides. Mr. Potsdam has been taking this plastic plant joke too far. Nice healthy flush there. That's good. A thin layer of hair coats virtually every inch of ceramic, and the rubber ducky has seen better days. Okay, that's enough in here. So let's go to Stephanie's room. Talk to Stephanie.
Who are you? What are you doing in my room?
Haven't you heard? We're getting married.
So, you're the one. Steve, isn't it?
You mean you don't know me?
I mean, I don't know anyone. I don't remember anything. How many times do I have to say it?
Just one, Stephanie, because I can't remember a damn thing either.
Really? Oh God, I thought it was just me.
You're not alone. Can you tell me what's going on here?
Those people downstairs have locked me in my room. They say I'm grounded until the wedding.
Those people.
They claim to be my parents. I can't dispute it because I can't remember for sure one way or the other, but it doesn't feel right.
I know what you mean. I don't belong here.
Do you have any idea where you do belong?
No, but I'm fairly sure I don't belong in Harvest.
Yeah. I can't remember anything, but I feel in my heart that the woman downstairs is not my mother. She's like this thing, like a parody, a bad joke with mother as the punchline. Does that make any sense?
Hi. Yeah, believe me, I understand.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who sees it that way. I thought I was going crazy.
Join the club. But we can't both be crazy, Stephanie.
Either way, something really weird is going on here. I've got to escape, and so do you. Because in a way, whether you know it or not, I think we're both grounded.
Good brother, there's no graphic nudity, but you did miss, you missed some PG-13 a few moments ago. There was a peephole in the bathroom that looked into this room, and she was getting dressed. She was in her bra and panties. But no, no big nudity.
It's been hell. They treat me well, but they won't let me leave this room. Not even to go out in the yard. Not until the wedding.
They won't tell you why?
Each one blames the other for grounding me. They make up different excuses. Different things I did, none of which I remember. So I sit up here, watch the world outside my window, and listen to the noises in the house.
Have you heard or seen anything that might help us figure this thing out?
Every morning, a weird boy comes to the house and picks up the paper. He doesn't deliver the paper. He picks up scrap paper that Miss Potsdam sets out on the porch for him. Some mornings she forgets, and the boy gets furious. He gives me the creeps.
Anything else you can tell me?
I hear these weird scraping sounds in the bathroom sometimes. Like something is sliding along the wall.
Oh, I know what that is.
Claws, maybe.
No.
And Mr. Potsdam. I don't like the way my dear daddy looks at me. Both of them are always watching me. But especially him.
You don't think they're dangerous, do you?
I think this whole place is dangerous. I think we've got to escape. Before it's too late.
Hey, I didn't do it. I didn't make it PG-13. That wasn't my choice.
Escape?
Harvest is a prison, Steve. Don't forget that.
That's too harsh. These people are just eccentric.
You haven't been locked in your room for a week.
Lodge.
Everything in Harvest seems to revolve around this damned lodge. This Order of the Harvest Moon. They're responsible for this insane bake sale that's coming, and for the Harvest Blood Drive, too. When people talk about the lodge, it's always in this hushed, reverent tone.
What's that? What's going on here? Oh.
Mom keeps telling me that women can't join.
Big
but she keeps
cutscene.
pressuring me to get you to join.
She's not the only one who wants me to sign on with the lodge.
That's probably the worst thing you could do.
You think the lodge is some kind of trap?
I think all of Harvest is a trap.
If that's true, maybe joining the lodge is the way out.
Look, why not explore the town a little? I can't get out of here, but if I could, that's what I'd do. Maybe you can figure out what's happening here without going anywhere near the lodge.
You're really afraid of the lodge, aren't you?
I look at that building, all lit up at night, and I get scared.
Another cutscene coming. Should have played Night Trap.
I mean, look at the damn thing. Seem like a harmless bunch of Masons to you?
I don't know. Seems okay. I have Night Trap. I can add that to the list of games to play. I have it. I have a physical copy, but I've never played it before.
Maybe my amnesia isn't total after all. You're familiar to me. Like we've met before. In another life.
Maybe we really do live here. Maybe we were together, and the same thing happened to both of us. An accident. Something.
Neither of us has bumps on our heads, if that's what you're getting at.
Have you been able to remember anything else? I mean, anything at all?
Well, I have had these recurring
Just
dreams.
the one.
Just fragments, really. Strange, abstract images. Liquid, chrome.
Probably just a dream.
Well, have you thought about how to escape Harvest?
Yes, it is very Lynchian, isn't it? I was getting Twin Peaks vibes here. Did we already say the wedding?
The wedding is only 3 weeks away. Not much time to get to know each other, is it?
Don't worry about the wedding. It isn't gonna happen. Or suddenly the idea of a wedding doesn't seem... Well, that's true.
Thanks. But I wouldn't marry anyone with things, you know, as they are.
Yeah, well, they can't force us to go through with it. If it comes down to it, we just won't take the vows.
I don't think anything in Harvest is that simple. Too many people are determined that we get hitched.
Why?
Potsdam wants the meat your father promised him. Your parents want to force you to settle down. Mrs. Potsdam wants to have the wedding in the lodge. Me? I just want to escape.
Escape.
Escape?
Harvest is a prison, Steve. Don't forget that.
Alright, yeah, I think you're right.
Of course I'm right.
Okay, bye.
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
Okay. Ask if she'll S the D.
Steve, it's good to talk to you, but if we're going to escape this wedding thing, you'd better start learning some things about Harvest. And I think you might want to start at the lodge.
While I'm here... Oh... I can't type that much. How about, here, I'll tell her about the peephole. Let's see if that comes up.
Stephanie, I think you should know.
It worked!
There's a peephole hidden behind the picture in the bathroom.
You mean a peephole? They're spying on me?
I'm afraid so.
So that's the scraping I hear every night. The picture sliding along the wall. Disgusting. I've got to get out of here, Steve. The thought of that fat slob watching me.
I'll question Potsdam about it. Maybe if he knows I know, it'll scare him off.
Thank you, Steve. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Okay, bye.
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
She has a nice taste. She has nice taste. A nice taste I don't know about. Examine the radiator, just like the one back home, except pink. Just nice taste all around. I guess nothing else in here to look at. So we will fuck off then. The closet door won't budge. Well, let's go talk to Mr. Potsdam again.
If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, what brings you here again?
Peephole.
Beg pardon?
You've got a peephole in the upstairs bathroom. It looks in on Stephanie's room.
Well, I'll be darned.
Obviously, Mrs. Potsdam is a lesbian. Oh gosh. Let's try.
Mrs. Potsdam's never been to Lebanon in her life.
Ah!
Someone's peeping in on Stephanie. If it's not Mrs. Potsdam, then who is it?
Seems that Mrs. Potsdam has a little problem. I'll handle it myself. Thanks for calling this to my attention, Steve.
Then you won't mind if I tell Stephanie about it.
Now, there's no need to scare Stephanie with this business.
I guess not. So long as you patch that hole.
Well, I guess I could hang that picture somewhere else.
I thought you had no idea where it was.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Stop mumbling, Steve. I can't understand you at all.
Bye. Let's go back up and tell her we took care of it.
Steve, it's good to talk.
Yeah, I already know. I know.
Stephanie?
You mean...
Oh, okay, so that... I thought there'd be like a new option after we talk to Dad. Fine, just for you here.
Suck me. You're not making sense.
Okay, she won't do it. Alright,
Come back and visit.
we'll get out of here. Let's talk to them. Let's tell Mom about the peephole.
Hello, dear.
She's upstairs. Go right on up. Just remember, she's grounded until the wedding.
Really big topic of discussion tonight.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Okay, she doesn't want to hear
Give
about
my
the
regards
peephole.
to your parents.
Why does it sound like there's an ocean? I always hear this ocean. Alright. So, nothing changed there. Let's leave this area and let's look at the abandoned house. The attic window is the perfect nesting grounds for wasps. This place could sure use a gardener. The old car is the perfect nesting ground for wasps. Oh, there's someone in here. Who is this? Talk to Tetsuya Crumb.
It's not often that I get visitors. I am Tetsuya Crumb. The ignorant of harvest call me the Wasp Woman. A pejorative, no doubt. Born of fear and a poverty of imagination.
I don't understand.
The politics of honey, the Judeo-Christian rites of sacrifice and conventional taboos against unbridled pleasure are all responsible for the prejudice against wasps. The politics of honey are intertwined
Politics
with
of
the
honey.
age-old struggle of the aesthetic versus the commercial. Because I choose to raise wasps instead of bees, I'm frowned upon by the community. Why? Well, raising bees is acceptable because they produce honey.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not what is produced, so much as what is performed.
I don't see any particular use for wasps.
Why must everything have a use? Is money always the determining factor? More slender, more aerodynamic than the bee.
Oh.
The wasp is a joy to behold.
I don't think so. I got stung by a wasp recently.
Beautiful.
It was no good.
Juicy. Isn't that enough to compensate for the little drawbacks?
No, they're dangerous. Wasps are dangerous.
Regard the wasp. Wasps produce nothing for others, but only for themselves. Wasps build nests and more wasps, nothing more. They spread into eaves and attics, not to make honey for supermarkets, but to buzz and rustle on their own paper, perpetuating their own agenda, growing stealthily, surely.
Or wasp cutscenes.
The most relentless of insects.
It looks genetically engineered somehow. With that symbol on its eye. Drawbacks.
Well, as you can see, the little darlings do love to sting. Another source of prejudice for the masses, and another reason to love them.
Because they sting people?
Bees are like animals. They sting only for a reason, for sacrifice. They have no conception of individual sensation, of pleasure.
Okay, so the wasps are stinging people for pleasure. That's what she thinks anyway.
When a bee stings, it rips itself apart, and dies for its audacity. This appeals to those raised worshipping a god that demands sacrifice and atonement. But the wasp is promiscuous. They are not as sympathetic to the masses because they don't die when they sting. They live to sting another day, and they take pleasure from it.
Pleasure.
Yes, a great deal of pleasure. The wasp is a sensual being, not a laborer, hedonistic instead of industrial. Some think them quick to anger. In truth, they are easily swayed to ecstasy. They penetrate your flesh, and the muscular contractions in their thorax as they pump venom could be likened to the muscular contractions of ejaculation, each painful welt, an act of love.
I never considered it that way. But, okay. When I got stung recently, it was an act of love. Great. I feel so much better now that the wasp was making love to my leg, ejaculating venom into the sting. Fantastic. See if the wasp lady is into butt stuff.
It's not often that I get visitors.
Butt stuff?
A triviality.
A triviality. Here. Oops, no.
A triviality.
Okay. Bye. The icebox is sealed shut with wasp nests. From the sound of it, these cabinets are infested with wasps. A wasp nest. A rather colorful picture of a wasp. A wasp nest. Well, I guess we can't look around her house. You like his walking animation, though? Wonder if I can punch her. No. Oh! What? What? She's a wasp! Well, I didn't expect that. Where'd she go? Just like that, huh? What are you gonna do? Okay. Well, I guess we'll leave here for now. Let's go over to the Johnson residence. During the day, Mr. Johnson keeps watch over his precious 48 Tucker. The manhole cover is locked in place. A nasty stench drifts up from the sewers below. Mr. Johnson erected an impenetrable fortress to protect his Tucker during the night.
Hello, Steve. How's the husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm all right.
All right. You should be ecstatic, considering what you're getting into, if you haven't gotten into it already. Speaking of which, I heard Stephanie was grounded. Her daddy's worried about getting his meat. So if I were him, I'd be more concerned about Stephanie getting some meat.
Right. And you are?
You always were a kid.
Oh, boy.
I'm Mr. Johnson, remember? Glad you stopped by. Just got finished waxing the tucker. I could use a little relaxation. But since Edna's not here, I might as well talk to you.
These people are a little kooky, aren't they?
Edna Fitzpatrick is one of the snootiest women in town. I declare there isn't a woman in Harvest that turned me away. If I was interested, that is. Just because she owns DNAs, she's got all these highfalutin ideas about independence. And her with a little girl to raise. That child needs a father. And Edna, well, she needs a good hard penis.
Yeah. I mean, you heard the shot go off there. Everyone's shooting from the hip around here. No one's mincing words in Harvest.
I'll admit DNA's done it does good business. But money isn't everything to a woman. Can money keep you warm at night? Can you wrap your thighs around it? Or rake bloody gashes in its back with your painted hollowed fingernails? Edna! Edna! So, how's Stephanie? Speaking of Stephanie, I still haven't gotten an invitation to the wedding yet.
I don't have anything to do with that.
That's okay. Personally, I'd prefer a pass to the honeymoon. You could use the back seat of my Tucker for the maiden voyage. It's plenty big, believe you me. I'd drive you around, and I wouldn't look in the back seat, I guarantee it. Though if you'd like to come up front and take the wheel a while, I wouldn't say nay.
So he's suggesting after we get married, the first time that we have sex as a married couple, that we stop on by his place, hop in the back of his Tucker, and let him drive us around while we make love. He won't look in the back seat, but if we would like to hop up front, and I think he's suggesting allow him to hop in the back and maybe have a go, he'd be totally cool with that. No problem. He's up for it.
Heck of an automobile, isn't she? Damn shame I have to sit out here and watch over her all the time. But if I didn't, those stupid kids might scratch her up playing ball.
If that's a real Tucker, I can understand your concern.
Hell yes, it's real. I wouldn't be so protective of her if she was just a reproduction. I'm mighty particular about my Tucker. I had the garage remodeled like a fortress, so I could lock her up at night and get some sleep.
I'm sure she's safe enough inside.
A few months back, someone broke into my house, trying to get into the garage. I had to gripe like hell before the sheriff agreed to start the evening patrols and instigate the curfew.
Yeah, I guess
Bye now.
we're all done there. Can't go in his house. Okay. Hey, what's up, Gus? How's it going? Are you familiar with this game? It's quite something. Let's try the cemetery. Huh. Here lies Boxcar Willie. Robba Williams, 1922 to 1947. May your fantasies be forever gory. Rip, the unnamed hobo. The air here reeks of fresh soil and manure. 2 years in harvest was too long. Fear not in death, Monty Jakes. Not even glue could save him. Rest in peace, Elmer. Ah, like Elmer's glue. You see what's going on there? Scotty Bacon. We shall rest easily without you. The scripture on the headstone has faded beyond legibility. November 27th, 1948, another unknown visitor. This tombstone is unmarked. Okay. Well. Let's just shuffle over here. He has kind of a shuffling animation. Yet another resting place amongst the graves. You just pulled a $20 Meowscrad Meowscrata EX, and you needed it for the evolution set, and there was a Pikachu resting behind it to make it a double banger. Well, congrats on your good pulls there. The marble doors have been sealed shut. I don't know anything about the rarity of Pokemon cards in this day and age, but it sounds good if you're excited about it. The Potsdam family crypt. The leaning sycamore is dead and rotten, unstable for climbing or stringing nooses. And he stops there. Okay, well, I guess we're not going any further. We have to go back. He's just shuffling along. Just shuffling and shuffling. And I guess we can leave. So nothing going on at the cemetery right now. What was this over here? Shady Oaks Mortuary. This is where Mr. Potsdam said I think we have to get married. A large translucent window. That's the symbol that was on the wasp eye, isn't it? Professionally kept landscape. Well, that's good. To have a nice hobby that you feel like you can pass on. Or, yeah, or bury yourself with the cards. Kind of Egyptian style, get a nice sarcophagus shaped like your favorite Pokemon. These votive candles have been lit by many well-wishers for the dead, or one well-wisher with a lot of matches. Those dear to us who have passed recently, Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. A schedule of this week's funerary events. A pair of comfortable-looking sofas. Can't examine that symbol up there. Oh, who's this? Mr. Moynihan.
Stephen.
Who are you?
I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss of memory is of no concern to me, true or false. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses.
Hey, well, that's a good one. Eternal slumber in a Snorlax. That's pretty good. Bake sale.
This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and societal rejects without families who wander into Harvest uninvited.
Then the Order is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters. Graves.
Hmm.
You see a great number of these hobos die while passing through. Don't ask me why, it's what those people do. Use your common sense, Stephen, memory or no. If they were involved in setting up homeless shelters, then why would I be involved? And why would I be sustaining losses? As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the Lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs? Such as?
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare. And my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, you should stop by the Lodge and speak with the Sergeant-at-Arms.
Why should I be interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the Lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join, and join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
If I knew, I'd be a member. I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you.
Thank you for that. You received a $3 raise at work with apparently another $4 raise around the corner a month or so. Well, that's nice. $7 total. I'm guessing hourly. That's pretty significant. Seeing as most companies like to throw you like 15 cents if you do a good job. It's time for the year-end review. Oh, you've never been late. Oh, your sales are off the charts. Here, how about a 15-cent raise for you? Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? You like that? But things are good here. Things are good. Oh, I should mention this while I'm thinking about it. No stream tomorrow night for anyone who's watching right now. We're going to go to the drive-in movies. We're going to see a double feature. They're showing The Goonies and then Weapons right after it. So we get a chance to catch probably the last third of the movie that we missed last week when we went to see Weapons. And the theater was evacuated because, I guess, of a gas leak. So we're going to catch those two movies tomorrow night. I probably won't be home until like 1:30 or 2 in the morning. That'd be much too late to start a stream. But yeah, that's what's going on here. Not too much. Getting content planned out for the next couple months. I sat down. It's like the first time I've ever done it where I mapped out. I've already got September pretty much all taken care of. We're going to leave Wednesdays open, wild card Wednesdays. But I've got things planned. We're getting it set up, so I have to sit here like last minute, like, what am I going to do tonight? What am I going to play? And then soon I will announce what we're going to do throughout October. It's going to be fun. But anyhow, tonight is the first, what I call it, the first thrilling 90s Thursdays. We're playing 90s games on Thursday nights now. Sona just got an 85-cent raise. See, it's like they couldn't even give you $1. That pisses me off. It almost feels like they're making a statement. They're letting you know. After reviewing your performance, after putting your life on the line, here, 85 cents. Not even a full $1. Like, that's crap. But yes, forward progression, indeed. Why does it sound like someone's taking a shit in the background? Bake sale.
This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds...
I already did that. Okay.
Not shall...
See that? I heard a big fart and then like a poopy smack slurpy thing. Losses.
It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to Harvest to die. They simply drop dead, penniless, and they all need burials. God knows by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them.
The Wayward Hotel.
As owner of the only hotel in town, I do my best to accommodate any hobo who straggles into town, vacancies permitting.
I like that he calls them hobos. You don't hear hobo enough anymore. That's very charitable of you.
Thank you. As yet another pilgrim who aspires to join the Order of the Harvest Moon, I do what I can to support their agenda.
And what agenda is that?
None of your concern, young man. Unless you decide to join them.
Well, goodbye
I'd say
then.
It's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
Yeah, Sona's just a peasant over there. Alright, well, I'll save it right there. It said, look at that. That's scary. Okay, we'll say, we'll just call it, mortuary. Okay. Well, I think we got a sick kid upstairs that I gotta go and help out with, so it's gonna have to be cut short tonight. I'm gonna be a hobo and wander off here into the night to see if I can help out. So, no stream tomorrow. We will hopefully be back on Saturday night with some Legos. And this has just been, it's been something else. I like to continue playing Harvester. I had something picked out for next week. I don't know, maybe we'll come back to this next Thursday. Not sure yet. We'll see how people feel. But that's going to do it for now. So thanks to everyone who stopped by. If you haven't, on your way out, please smash the like button, crush it into the ground, stomp on it like you're a lady smashing her foot down into a big bowl of Jell-O for her feet-based OnlyFans, just squishing your toes in it, but do that to the like button on your way out. And make sure you sub to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/superdivorce. And I hope to see you guys again, not tomorrow, but Saturday, around 10:30 p.m. And if not then, Monday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just like Monday through Friday. That's what we do here, Monday through Friday. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, wherever you happen to be streaming. And we'll catch you guys soon, okay? So, thank you, Gus. I appreciate you. All right. Everybody, take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing. Be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.